So I don't care where you are. You could be out at a wedding. You could be out on the trip of a lifetime. Maybe you and your sweetie rented a sailboat and you're like, I don't want cell phone pictures. I want real pictures. I want 64 megapixel. You know what my camera has? I have a $1,200 phone, 16 megapixel camera in my $1,200 phone. I could never get these pictures. Not only that, my camera is a little pinch and zoom. Guess what? That's optical. No, that's digital, it's not optical. This is a 10 times optical zoom. What that means is you can get in 10 times closer. You don't have to put your finger on the screen, because when you do that with a digital zoom, all you're doing is taking an image and blowing it up. You're not getting any closer. With optical zoom, you actually get closer. So I bought a camera from HSN, a DSLR camera, for Danny about 5 years ago, because he wanted it, he was doing editing, he was taking some class, he's like, Dad, I need a good camera. So I splurged $500.
What?
$500.
That's a lot of money. And that one probably had lenses that you had to change off and carry around, right?
Well, but he was into it because he was studying it.
Right,
but I'm like, for you and me, I just want a really, really good camera. I want one that I'm going to take to a wedding.
Exactly.
I want one that I'm going to take on the trip of a lifetime, right? And I've been all over Costa Rica. You don't bring a cell phone and not a real camera when you're going to the jungles of Costa Rica, right? Maybe it's an anniversary. Well, we're doing a deal. It's ridiculous.
It's such a good deal.
And I bought my camera 5 years ago for $499 from HSN.
That's crazy.
So the retail price on what we're offering today is $399. You're not gonna pay that. You're not gonna pay $299. You're not gonna pay any shipping. You're gonna get the camera that you always wanted, $600 value for $199. We're doing free shipping. We've got FlexPay available so you can break up the payments. Get this camera home. Number one, the brand is incredible. Vivitar, been around forever, okay?
Yeah, 85 years plus.
Incredible company.
Innovators, yep.
Number two, it is not hard to use. Number three, what if I want to take videos? It does 64 megapixel stills, but it also does 4K video. I just bought a 4K TV recently.
Exactly.
This is 4K video. So when you watch the playback or look at your pictures, you're gonna be like, you know what, that's the best dang $200 I ever spent. Get it home, we have it on FlexPay. We've just scratched the surface. To get in a little bit deeper is not only one of my best friends on the planet,
my gosh,
but one of the smartest ladies you ever meet when it comes to electronics, and you know a good camera. And I will tell you, Lori, by the way, your choices, black, teal, and red. That red is
gorgeous.
So hot. I
it's
love
like a matte metallic. This looks like one of those really, really expensive cars, right? That
it's
gorgeous
like
matte
a
metallic.
Pearl.
It is like a pearl.
By the way, Jennifer's my producer. She said, if you want teal, about 700 left.
Okay, so the colors are going fast. Rose gold is already gone.
Going.
And here's what we want you to know, and you said it all, this is really the perfect way to capture your memories in the highest quality we've ever offered. So 64 megapixels simply means that you're gonna be able to get more detail, more clarity, more crispness, more lifelike details in every single picture. Because if you think about the top iPhone right now, the most expensive one, top of the line, it only has 48 megapixels. You are getting 64 built right in. This is gorgeous, easy to carry, weighs a little over a pound, fits beautifully in the hand, right? The other thing you're gonna be able to do with one touch of one button right here, shoot 4K video. So unless you spent thousands or even, you know, hundreds or even thousands of dollars on your cell phone, you're not gonna get the ability to shoot 4K video. You can do it right here in the palm of your hand with Vivitar, and this is an incredible global brand. Look at the difference. So we thought HD was good, right?
I thought my glasses were fuzzy.
That's right.
Look at how
doesn't
crystal
look good
clear.
compared to 4K now.
Jeez.
4K looks so much better. And let's face it, we are getting 4K TVs in our homes, right?
Yeah.
If you have a 4K TV in your home and you're shooting 1080p, high definition video, it's not gonna look good on your big TV when you go to share with friends and family. So look at this, big, bright, beautiful screen, easy to frame everything up. Oh, there you're seeing the differences. So we've made a really big jump in the evolution of this technology, going all the way up to 4K. 4K in terms of that detail and resolution. 4K video has 4 times the detail of regular 1080p. So when we thought 1080p looked good, this looks even better. And when you're capturing family memories, loved ones, when you're capturing your little ones as they're growing, when you're capturing your pets as they're doing things, or your kids as they're playing sports. Holidays with family members. This is the way you want to capture it in something that is future-proof for you and your family to enjoy for generations.
It's a grown-up camera.
It's a really
I want to show you something,
camera.
okay? I want you to take a look at me real quick. We'll come to me. So this is me, or imagine a college kid. We'll get a picture of me in a second. I just wanted to show something really fast. Okay, come on, guys. All right, I guess I have to wait. There, finally. So this is me at a bar. Taking a picture at a bar. These are college kids on campus. This is serious. This is a real camera.
This is professional. It really is.
In fact, most of the people don't realize that the camera on their phone isn't even worth very much.
Oh my gosh, they're usually low
30,
megapixels.
40, $50
right.
out of $1,000.
Exactly.
You're getting all camera here. And not only that, we're scratching the surface because you get filters, special effects, all these different things that you can add.
Modes.
And it even has a tripod mount. We have a tripod, which I would get in a second. I saw that is the most affordable tripod
It's so
I've ever
heavy
seen.
duty and rugged and nice. This is a $30 offer here.
Pop your
It's from
camera right on
Vivitar.
top.
Stabilizing. You even have a level built right in here. Tons and tons of adjustability. And it folds up teeny tiny small into a carrying case that is included. So it's really nice if you want to get that. But let's talk about that zoom, because you made a great point. You know, that camera that is in your cell phone, first of all, it's a cheap camera, right? And it can't do, as you said, optical zoom because it's not moving. It's just a digital zoom. So you know what a digital zoom is? An algorithm. It's not even about the picture or about what it's seeing. It's a process that's happening. When you have optical, you're moving that lens closer to your subject so you can see. So imagine you're posting on social media a picture like this and you're saying to your friends, oh my gosh, I was out doing a little bird watching today, enjoying the wildlife, and your friends are like, oh, I can barely see that bird. What are you talking about? Look at that 10 times optical zoom with all of the beautiful details and the feathers. You can see gorgeous colors here. What a difference, right? Going from something this teeny tiny small to now something that is this large. So if you are trying to crop a smaller picture on a lesser quality camera, it's gonna look grainy and pixelated. It doesn't look good. This is the difference that you're getting with Vivitar. Here's another example. This is our pier in downtown St. Pete. If you haven't been here to visit, this is a really, really fun town. Come on over and visit us. I know, this is a fun place to sit and eat lunch. So if you posted this on Instagram or on social media and you said, had lunch, you know, today at the pier, your friends are going to be like, where did you sit and eat? They think it was the launch pad
over at NASA.
What is that? What even is that, right? Exactly. Look at this. You can see we were right here under the orange umbrellas at the pier having lunch at the second-story restaurant. You can see the detail. You can't see anything really here. Here, it gets you closer.
You can see the umbrellas, the palm trees. You can see all that stuff.
Everything. You can see the people in their shirts. You can see what color they're wearing. And then here's another one. I love this one. This is crazy. Guy, look at the boat. What a wonderful day for boating. Isn't this amazing? What? What boat? Right? You don't even see a boat. Anything. You're trying to be polite and sweet to me, but you don't even see a boat here. It's this little tiny dot. Look, right there on the horizon.
Look at how it even brings up the water, the color of the water, too.
And if you guys can get in a little closer to this, you can see the chop on the water. Look at how you can see the sail. You can see that one is blue, one is white. Let's get in closer, because look at this. This gentleman is wearing a blue t-shirt. I've been joking all day. You can practically see what brand of beer is in the cooler.
It's crazy.
And, you know, here's where we started.
The white caps on the waves.
Look, it's number 12. Is it number 12? Number 12. My eyes are terrible, but that's 12, right?
I think it's a 2, but that's okay.
Is it a 2? Oh, yeah. I'm blurry. That's a 2. Sorry, my eyes are blurry.
I have my glasses
on. Well, 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I get it.
It'll do that for you.
I get it.
But take a look at this. So let's go back into where we started. You have no sailboat that you can even see with the naked eye, and you've gone to something that is so detailed and so close now. You have so much more information about that scene. You're capturing memories in that lifelike way, in a way that you can experience it over and over and over again. So we love this. Let me show you a couple more. This is Kennedy Space Center. So we were super excited to take our 3rd grader, and the entire 3rd grade class went for my son's school. We went crazy with the rockets. We were so excited, totally geeking out. This right here is the rocket garden. So you can't see it at much of a distance, but take a look at this. When we get closer with that zoom, look at this. You can see now that one of the rockets has a face on it. See, it's got a shark face. And look at all of the detail up here. And this one even says United States on it, which I could not see from all the way over in the parking lot. This is the type of photography we're talking about, getting closer to your subject, getting the best possible resolution, getting the best possible video that you can, capturing those memories so that you can remember them for a lifetime.
It just feels, there's a whole different feel. When you grab a camera
Definitely
like
more
this,
professional.
this is like what you always wanted when you were younger, right? When you're like, I'd love to get a real camera. You know, I'll never forget, even like, because I've been to weddings, I had a wedding a long time ago, and I remember looking at the gear the guy had, and I'm like, gosh, look at that stuff. It must cost thousands of dollars. And it was very similar to this, right? It's not huge, but it's chunky, which I like.
It feels good. It's got a good grip. It's very stable. Image stabilizers built in as well.
It's not like this, Lori. It's not this.
Right.
You know, this is like, and you're shaking. This has got all the great features that you're looking for. I love the screen because, as Lori and I just proved, our eyes sometimes fail us. You have a beautiful screen right here.
Big, 3-inch
where you can
screen.
zoom in, zoom out, get closer, just like that. Look at that. You can get right in on the action. And remember, we're not pinching, because when you pinch, it gets blurry.
It pixelates and blurs.
Because
that's right.
You're not getting closer. You're just expanding the image. And that's a big deal. That's the technology of this. $400 every day of the week. You can get it for 50% off today.
And this is Wi-Fi too.
Even if you just use it 4 or 5 times a year.
You know what? For that once in a lifetime trip, how often does that trip happen? Once in a lifetime.
I remember years back somebody asked me when I was doing a travel show, and they were like,
oh, remember
hey, do you have a real camera? And I was like, I have like a little kind of Instamatic. They're like, because we were going, that's why I brought Costa Rica. They're like, you need to bring a camera, dude.
You got to bring a real camera.
You got to zoom in on monkeys and all this stuff.
You got to see the detail.
You can't do that without a decent camera.
You can't. And you know what? This is called a bridge camera for a reason. It really bridges the gap between that point and shoot camera that has virtually no zoom, right? Or maybe just a digital zoom. And then the big $600-700 cameras that you were talking about, Guy, where you've got the big old lenses that you're carrying around, and you have to change the lenses out and carry all this gear around with you. With this, it even has a Wi-Fi hotspot. So we love this. I've actually wirelessly connected my phone and my camera with a free application for Apple and Android, okay? So you download the free app, you connect it to Wi-Fi, and now look, I am seeing everything that is in front of my viewfinder here. Look, there we go. There's Joe getting ready for his show coming up here in just a minute. Hi, guys. Yeah, hey. Oh, he's got the dance moves today. He's feeling frisky. I know, crazy, right? So the camera is seeing it, but I can see it right here on my camera. So I can be setting this up across the room, using it like a photo booth, snapping pictures, shooting video right from my phone. So that means I'm in the action now. I'm not behind the camera. I'm actually in front of the camera. And the other thing that you're able to do, I think this is so cool, right here in the free app, I'm gonna tap right here on the photo icon. This loads up all of the pictures and videos that are on the memory card of this camera.
Which you get.
So, which you get. You're getting the 32 gigabyte memory card pre-installed. So it's like virtual endless storage for your camera. Unlike your cell phone where you wanna take that little 5-second clip because you're out of room on your phone, right? With this, now you can say, oh, I like that picture. I'm gonna download it to my phone and share instantly on social media. You can do that with the video clips too. It keeps them in stunning, unbelievable resolution, but teeny tiny files, so it doesn't take up a lot of room on your phone. But if you want to download and share instantly, you have that instant gratification built right there.
Digital's the way to go.
It's the way to go.
Listen, when you guys see pictures of us on hsn.com, of the hosts or the guests or whatever, it's all done with digital cameras.
All of it.
I had a shoot 2 weeks ago, and it was what we were outside. Because, listen, I mean, the 35mm artistic, cool, all that stuff, you know, film cameras are wonderful. Problem is, you make mistakes, you're just using film, more and more film.
Right.
You can't delete anything. You can't send anybody pictures. Because to do that, you have to develop the film and make copies and things like that. That's why digital is so wonderful. But when you have a real camera, literally, depending on what kind of card you have, we're giving you a 32 gig, you can do hundreds and you can do thousands of pictures.
Oh my gosh,
you
thousands.
Can edit them. You can be like a professional photographer.
You can.
Right on your camera.
You totally can. You can do tons of filters. As a matter of fact, there's some that I've been playing up here on the screen. You can do a vivid filter. You can pull colors out. So all the colors but red can come out of the picture. All the colors but blue. So it really is creative and artistic. If you have a loved one in your life who has maybe a flair for photography, or maybe they're interested in learning more about photography, this is a great camera to learn how to be more professional. Because you have all of the adjustments adjustments right here. You can do your manual control right on the dial.
It's so
you can do your aperture priority, your shutter priority. You have your scene modes with over 10 different scenes. If you're not sure how you want to shoot and you get this out of the box and you don't want to be overwhelmed, put it in A+ mode. That is your auto mode. That's going to automatically detect for you what scene is in front of this camera. So it can tell if it's a person's face and give you the perfect settings for their complexion and skin tone, so that when you press that shutter button, you get the perfect shot every single time. You're also getting that 10x zoom right on top, and no matter what mode you're in, Guy, if you tap the button right here, it's gonna take you into 4K video and begin filming. So see, I've got that red dot right here. I was in picture mode, but now this is shooting 4K video with the touch of one button. Let me tell you something that's super frustrating to me. When my child is doing something cute and funny, or my pet is doing something cute where she's doing her little head turn thing, I love that.
Yeah.
By the time I get my phone and go past the lock screen and get into the menu where the camera is and get into the camcorder part of it, she's done doing the cute thing that she was doing a minute ago. With this, one button turns it on, one button 4K, you're good.
Plus, and I go through this all the time with my dog, if you're trying to, you try to hit the button to take the picture, it's always blurry.
Always
it's
blurry.
always blurry.
Always
right?
blurry.
Because it's a different type of a camera.
Exactly.
It's a totally different world. You can lock into all those great pictures. And then I love the fact that I can take all the pictures off my SD card and send them through Wi-Fi, because it's got Wi-Fi built in right to my cell phone or my tablet. Now I can play with them, I can have fun with them, I can send them. Think about this as a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day or Father's Day gift. It'd be perfect for that, because it's not too expensive. You could chip in for it, get it from mom or dad. And now every time you guys get together, you have a real camera. I want to show you what you get, because I haven't really done all of that. I've kind of done the bits and pieces, but I want everybody to know you have your choice. You can get it in black. That teal is super cool. If you're looking for a camera that's different, right here, I'll kind of pull it out and show it to you. Front to back, there's the teal. Okay, I have 700 left. Comes with a little lens cap, that's what's dangling there. There's red, battery, SD card, and cables to recharge your battery, okay? And you also get a case, which is awesome, because you're gonna wanna bring all your stuff with you, and you can stick your little SD cards and things like that as well. Listen, a camera like this may not be for every single day, but there are times in your life, and I know a lot about that, right? Especially recently, where pictures matter, right? You want to have those memories. You want to be able to look through books and be like, you know what? I've got real pictures. They're not locked away on somebody's phone. They're real pictures on a card. And whether you take the card out and give it to somebody so they can pop it in their computer, or you send them the pictures, you're doing it, and you're doing it in a professional style. And let me just tell you this too. When people see you out with this camera, they're going to stop and they're going to be like, that's got to be a photographer, because you look that good.
You look professional.
You look great with this camera.
You look like you know what you're doing. And you know what? You don't have to know anything. You really don't have to know anything about photography, because Vivitar is gonna do all of the heavy lifting for you. That zoom is incredible. So just to be able to zoom all the way in, we're all the way across the studio from this big piece of artwork all the way over here. We are using the tripod, and I love this tripod. It's gonna give you that stabilization, super, super versatile, allowing you to move with precision, and it folds up teeny tiny small, only weighs about 2.2 pounds. So I'm gonna just zoom right in. Look at this. Look at how crisp and clear that zoom is. Look at how you can now see all of the detail in this piece of artwork. It's incredible. Now, if a person was in there, you could see the face detection, the little green box going around the person's face, but this is how close you can get from a seriously long distance. This is how, there he is. Go on in there, Guy. Look at you. Thank you. I knew you'd play along. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my Auto Plus mode, and then this is gonna go ahead and pick up on his face. And look at this, I'm gonna go on in.
Making Brett laugh
Look
over
at
there.
Look at how gorgeous that is.
I can't see what you're doing. Don't get too close.
I am getting really, really close, but Tina was asking me earlier if I was counting nose hairs, and the answer is no.
I bet you could read my watch.
Look at that. I could practically read your watch. Look at that. Look at the detail that you're getting here. It really is so good.
You can't do that with a cell phone.
No way. No way. You can't zoom optically with the cell phone.
Right. Lori and I, we all present cell phones to you, right? We sell phones.
We do.
And we know but remember, it's called a phone. Not, hey, it's a camera that you can call people on. It's a phone. That's its main thing. So if you want pictures, and I mean real pictures, images, photographs.
Beautiful pictures, meaningful pictures.
Right? Not like little hey, there's the 5 of us playing pool at the bar. I mean, you want something that lasts, right? Something that's a memory. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to future generations to take real pictures. All right? It's become a lost art. It's like the only time you ever see a photographer is at an event.
That's true.
Yet, you'll never see a professional, whether it's sports, entertainment, movie premieres. Are they using cell phones to take those pictures?
They're using professional
the paparazzi
cameras. Right.
They're using real cameras.
They're using a real camera.
Because they want to click, 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 click. They want to get the right shot.
And you were getting fast sequential shooting with this one as well, with the touch of one button, 3 frames. I love that. Just capturing moments, memories together with you and with loved ones. This is my mom with my son and our little puppy dog, Copper. A lot of backlighting here, but I love the way their skin tones turned out. I thought they looked so really happy and beautiful together. They are best buds, so I love that. Here's the other place where our cell phones are really letting us down. Look at the low light situations that we have. Maybe you don't want to turn the flash on your phone.
I just realized there's a kid in there.
Or maybe your phone doesn't even have a flash.
That's your kid.
There's a kid and a puppy in there and you can't even see them. You want a camera that can handle low light situations and illuminate that entire area without having to blow it out with a big flash. You want that candlelit glow. You can get it. There's the puppy, there's the boy.
That's a great point, Lori, because if you hit flash on your phone, it would look like a mugshot.
It just looks exactly. It just looks washed out. With that, you can see that beautiful warm candlelight glow on my son's and our little puppy's face. Here, you can't even tell there's anybody in the picture with a cell phone.
No, it's a waste of time.
It is.
And not only that, you feel bad about it because you missed the shot. So, as I said before, being totally, straight up with you, you're probably not gonna use this camera every day, but everybody should have one of these, right?
Exactly.
It's like when we first came out with camcorders. Everybody, you didn't walk around with your camcorder, but man, when you had a special event to go to,
a
parade, a kid's graduation.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to Danny's graduation, I had a regular camcorder with me.
Good
that
for
I've had
you.
for years.
You were prepared.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? And because that way I knew I could get in close. You can't get close with a cell phone.
I was telling Ty this morning.
When I went to graduation, not to interrupt you, I saw probably 300 or 400 people with these types of cameras.
Oh my gosh,
because they're
so
like, I'm not using a cell phone for that.
Well, that's exactly it. I was telling Ty earlier, I try to be on time. I'm not always on time in places.
Sometimes
I'm late sometimes. So my son is actually doing a performance at school in a few days. And you know what? I'm probably going to end up in the nosebleed seats because I know how this works out for me when I get there a little bit late. It's because of the hair, sorry. But anyway, when I get there late and I'm at the back, you need to be able to rely on that optical zoom. This is a 10x optical plus 4 times digital. Most of the cell phones out there that we're using only has a digital, and it's usually about 4 times. This has that super powerful built-in flash, rechargeable battery. All you do is plug it in right over here on the side to keep shooting and shooting. High definition 4K video and stills, as good as it gets. This is the best we have ever offered in a camera. And like you said, the first time we've done a camera today special in 6 years. This has been wildly, wildly popular. We're already losing colors. If you see this and you want to grab it for your summer travel, maybe for mom for Mother's Day, dad for Father's Day, I know they are going to love it because you're going to capture memories that feel like you are actually there. You're going to be able to plug this in with the HDMI port on the side to your 4K TV and play back 4K video on your 4K TV. If you're shooting 1080p and you plug it into a 4K TV, it's not going to look very good. No. This is going to look as good as humanly possible at this moment in the palm of your hand.
When you get it home, those of you that are on the fence right now, and you're like, I've always wanted a camera like that. Here's what I'll tell you. First of all, you're getting it for 50% off what the retail value, not even the retail value, what our price is. The retail is like over 600 bucks. I bought a pretty decent name camera for Danny years ago. I spent $499 back then.
Oh my gosh, right?
Because the technology, they can't squeeze that into a cell phone. They never will be able to, okay? And not only that, this is a fifth of the price of my phone that has a camera that only has 16 megapixels.
Isn't that crazy?
And it does crappy little short-term video.
I know. This you can shoot as long as you want because it's got a memory card.
Right.
Clear the memory card or pop another one in for endless memory.
All right, and here's what I'll tell you too. If you want teal, 650 left.
Oh, wow.
I'm okay in the red and the black right now, but I want to emphasize how important it is to get the tripod.
Get the tripod. This is such a nice tripod, a customer pick with nearly perfect reviews.
That's a professional tripod.
It's professional, 57 inch.